Well, it's a bit dark at the moment. Just waiting for Sarah to bring out a light. I'm going to put a light inside here. What I'm doing here in our deadline of getting all work done as much as we can. Right, the last time we was doing any filming here, we had 3 lights installed on the ceiling across there. But I've added another one. I thought we'd do 4 lights instead of 3, so I've added another one there. I just sat there for, oh god, I'll stick another one in there. I may move this one down a fraction more. I'm not sure yet. I've got about 2 foot in between each one. Okay, I've got to do that. I need to repair this hole here. This is an old hole, so it was one of the aerials was in. I'm going to need to repair that because we did repair it, but we had the wrong size washer, and it's just slightly moving. But it just had a very, very slight leak, so we need to repair that. And then once we've repaired that, then we're going to connect up the lights here. Where you can see that we're going to connect up the lights, and we're going to put a test with our test probe. We'll fire power down the line to make sure that that's all working before we stick the ceiling up at some point at the end of this video, hopefully, when we get to that point. So we're just sorting out the lights over at the moment. There we go. We're powered up. As I make the hole bigger, I'm using one of these things here. I'm just going to make it 1 notch bigger so I can squeeze the grommet inside there, and we use some of that Sikaflex, which to seal it. We never used Sikaflex last time, we just used mastic. But we're going to use Sikaflex. So it's going to go 1 notch up higher on this one. That'll do that, I think. Just check the grommet, see if we get any joy of that. Might do a bit more, 1 more notch, I think.
Oh.
Oops, the grommet's gone forever.
It's one of these Chuckle Brother moments where you keep drawing the hole bigger and bigger and bigger until you've got a sunroof.
We'll have no van left.
Yeah.
Just a pile of metal ones. There was a van to start off with. Let's get a grommet in there. But this was repaired. You did repair it. It had a very slight leak on it.
It did at the start, didn't it? Then it didn't bother leaking again.
Yeah, it sort of stopped, but we didn't want to take a gamble on it.
No.
So we thought we were going to change it anyway. To be on the safe side. And put some Sikaflex on it. That would probably go in there. Just get screwed over there.
Yeah, you want a nice tight fit, don't you?
Yeah, I want really. The roof is going to go on there soon, so we want nothing.
No leaks.
After we put the roof up. I'm hoping they get that in there, hopefully. Right.
Oh, that looks like it's gone. Yeah, we can't see any sunlight.
I think that's a lot more tighter than what it was. So I'm going to go up on the roof now.
Yeah.
And let me just load up my mastic gun. Or my Sikaflex gun. Just hold it there so I can get back to you in a second. Just got our Sikaflex on there. We had the old gun, but the old gun I couldn't get a Sikaflex. This thing it just had it. Don't like using them. So we upgraded. We've upgraded a bit, haven't we?
Yes, we say we. I'll never get my hands on it.
Upgraded to the electric one.
Yeah.
Let's just give it a little test out. Yeah, can you let go of it? That's it all back again. That's it.
There we go.
Very good gun. Now this is my own tool. Nobody's sponsored any of these tools. Just all the stuff we got here we bought ourselves. This is a Chinese version of that. I think it's 50 quid for this thing. They have
Sorry, let me just...
proper brand makes. Like, you know, do proper brand makes of this. But I thought I'll try the Chinese one because we've got to fit a window in here at some point. I've seen a lot of people struggling with their mastic guns. So I thought to make life so much more easier, you can actually turn up and down the speed of that if you want to go slow or go fast, however you want. I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of that.
You're not just for vans though, use it for doing ceiling around your kitchen and bathroom and everything like that.
Well, I wanted this so when we do the window, because we're going to cut this window out here, and we need to go around that.
They say in one thing, don't they? In
one. One's sweet, but I've seen people struggling with these guns, so it's about 50 quid I paid for that. But if you're using mastic a lot, you know what, it's worth it. I'll stick a bit on the inside here. This looks quite well sealed, but we never used this stuff last time. We used other stuff. So
just silicone.
That's that there. Let me just turn it down a bit.
So it goes a bit slower because it goes quite fast on the fast speed, doesn't it?
That's because the hole's quite big.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because we got the hole quite big.
Yeah.
If you want it fast, when you want to move, just say silicone, use it and move it at the same time. That should secure that.
Yeah.
That should be fine. That will. Just going to go up on the roof now, and I'm going to show you some things up on the roof. Just hold on a second. Right, let me get on the roof. I'll bring you back. Yeah, this grommet could have done facing the other way. It's got the inside here, but I think the mastic will put it anyway.
What, say that again, sorry?
The grommet's flat.
Yeah.
And you've got a dent. We put the dent on the up and the flat on the inside. But I'll fill it with mastic silicone.
Cover it over it.
It's going to be covered anyway, but I just want to move this stuff that way. Normally, like when people do this, well, let me just do this first. Let me just do this. I'm just going to smother that grommet there. Nobody comes up here to see anything, so we can smother it. Two. Do this. Okay, that's all I need for that, I think.
Got it.
That's all I need for that. Let me just smooth it off a bit. Nice and fit this stuff. Tidying up a bit. Sikoflex is much better than silicone.
Much dearer.
Much dearer, but it seals up properly. That's going to seal fine then. Nobody's going to get up here anyway to see this. Normally when you see people doing this, they hoover off the roof. You didn't use a hoover up here. And when we did cut the roof open here, the reason why they hoovered the roof to get the metal filings off, because the metal filing sticks to the silicone and it starts to rust. I'm going to show you that on our roof, but it won't affect it in any way. It won't affect it now. You just see little bits of rust here, but you know, it's just rusting, but you can see you can wipe it away. It won't affect the roof in any way. But that's why they silicone. You want it nice and tidy, but we just want it watertight. That's all we want. Yeah, another bit here.
Oh.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out. Anyway, you got the sun, the visor thing or the air vent, and you got the solar cell there on the roof there. Still there the other week, so we ran out of battery power, so we couldn't film it, but it's on there, quite simple. So I'll show you that while we're here. Let's get back inside. That should be fine now. So to continue what we're doing. I was a bit concerned about that because it was a very slight leak, but that should do us for that. Right, around here somewhere is the lights that we're going to stick on the ceiling. So I'm going to just roughly connect them all up, roughly. I want to power them to make sure they work. I've just got one more cable to run down the bottom here, around there, then cables are there, down there. Some more cables run up here, come across the roof to give a power feed to this. I did all that work the other day, putting all the lights in, realising I didn't run a feed to that. I'm going to have a switch over here. I need a feed there. This is a bit more higher grade wire because there's about 3 or 4, maybe 5 USBs there. So if you're running all 5 USBs, you need a higher grade wire than the wire you got here. And this is what runs the lights. So I can't remember what the amps are. I can work them out and here if I can find the I think they're 1.5 amps a light. Okay, because 4 times that, 5 amps of power. It's a lot of calculations and it gives you a headache trying to do it, but it's best to be safe than sorry. So I need to bring at least, just for the lights alone, over 5 amps of wire up here for that. Otherwise I put the same wire there, it could burn the wire out. I just imagine it burn the wire out. But it'll heat up pretty hot anyway. Anyway, let me find them little light fittings and I'm going to install them. Here. I'm not going to mask them up, I'm just going to turn them on just to test them out as well. Okay, do you want to come and join us in here? Chairs, you can sit up here, was it?
There's no room for a chair in there, really.
You can sit back there, you can sit in the corner
right,
here.
I can sit here and watch you work. I'm good at pointing, Nick.
Oh, there you are. People might want to see you.
Why would they want to see me?
People love you.
Do they?
Yeah, they always message me saying, "Oh, Mick, we love Sarah."
I'm sure they don't.
I say, "What about me?" They just tell Sarah we love her.
Yeah,
I say,
that
"Oh,
actually
thanks."
sounds about right. Yeah.
Anyway, so like I said, and it's a double thing. We're both doing this together.
Yeah.
Right, it's not me doing all the work, and that's Sarah's cleverly booked the holiday well in advance.
I thought it might book up.
Well, yeah. So we're working quite hard to get as much as we can done as possible, so we're not freezing to death in the holiday camp.
Well, I've got my heated throw,
Yeah.
so I'll be all right.
Yeah. And so it'll be exciting anyway. It'll be exciting. It sort of gives us the drive to get stuck into it anyway.
Listen, it's not going to be finished. We know that. We've got camping gear.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be fine.
Yeah. And don't forget, everyone, if you'd like to help out in any way, we have our wish list there.
Yeah.
Of all sorts of stuff we need to get as moving as quick as we can. Otherwise, there's going to be a cold lark. We got lots of material, not lark and but
Camp.
we might even do a lark actually.
Let's just camp and be relaxed.
As a day out. Different video. What's it? You want to help out? That's appreciated very much.
Yeah.
Help out because every little bit helps. It's costing us money. It's costing us a lot of money. And, the van alone is enough money to run.
Yeah. Like I've said before, though, just do it a little bit at a time because it's just easier to pay for it that way, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that was a plan to start off with. That was a great plan to start off with until Sarah decided to speed it up a bit by booking a little holiday in advance.
Well, I thought, you know what, Yorkshire in winter, what can go wrong?
Yeah. Anyway, so we booked it a place, and
Yeah.
as you know, so
By a stream.
but anyway, we're going to get all 4 lights, and then we're going to just power them up via the main feed.
Oh gosh, I hope they light up.
They'll work. They will work. I believe in myself that they shall work.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Got one more down there to do.
And the wire's due any minute, isn't it?
I'm just waiting for more of the wire to come because I need to do a feed from this side to that side. We did a feed the other day for our hookup. We did the hookup wire, which comes across here, and so still we're working in the van on the slope.
It's only a slight slope, isn't it?
It's not when you're standing still doing nothing. You're running around trying to do everything. You just sort of forget it sometimes.
Listen, I've got some vigorous pointing to be doing.
Yeah. Well, that's all the lights connected up there now, so we should be able to run a feed through all these lights here. And make sure none of the wires are touching because I'm going to connect this to the van. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy on using the van battery at the moment. All that feed will be coming through this wire here. I'm going to have a wire coming through here to a switch over here. So that feed will be coming through this wire. So I'm going to put my main connection on this wire here, and that should connect up, power up all these lights, hopefully.
And it's all beyond me, I'm afraid.
Rumour has it. I'm just going to trace that back there, and trace that back there, and then get my. Well, I'm just going to run a power feed through the lights. Hopefully you'll see them from down there. I'm hoping you'll see them here. The lights here, like there. So we'll move the camera around.
Do you want me to? I tell you what, I'll grab hold of the camera now.
Yeah. Right, so I've got my probe. I didn't really. The other week I was looking for. I had to repair the car because the car wasn't working, and looking for certain tools that I needed to repair the car, and then I stumbled across this probe that I bought about 2 years ago. I forgot all about I had it, and it's a great little tool for using to test. We're going to test the lights in a second. What I'll do is I'll go to the lights and I'll connect that to the earth, push this on the live, and then push a feed through like that, and it should light up the lights. That's what should happen. So fingers crossed, we're about to test the lights out. When we put the lights on at some point, if you might want to just turn that light off, and if you want to just come back into the van again, and just turn the switch off. Switch it up there.
All right, sorry.
Not now. Just let me power it up first.
Oops.
All right, so I'm going to put this onto the earth clamp, like that. Let's put this onto the live clamp. Power on. Turn the light off. That's the ground lights. Are they all on? They're all on.
That one's not on. Oh, yes, it is. Sorry, it wasn't facing
So
me.
they're all on. There you go.
Yeah.
The probe will push a 12-volt feed right through all the lights, and now we know they're all working. And it lights up the van enough, though.
Yeah.
Nice warm white, white. So the probe works fine. That's how dark it is without it. That's what light is on. Right, put the other light back on. Well, that's all we want to do is check to make sure that was working. Anyway, well, these are very handy tools. Like I said to Sarah, I wish I knew I had this when we were doing all the testing in this van, all the wire tests.
Yeah, would have made it a bit quicker.
It made life so much more looking for earths. When it turns, when it turns green, if I press down, it turns green. That means it's on earth. When it turns red, it means it's on alive. So if I'm prodding around the vehicle, like the other week, I was trying to find an earth. If I stick it on the earth, it's telling me that's the earth of the vehicle. And then we find alive, wherever there's alive, there's nothing live at the moment. If I was to go to the battery, and just connects to the battery down there, and then you just potter about and prod whatever you tested. So I want to test this down here. So if you just hold that a second, I'm going to test that now. We needed to test. We have tested this already, but it's really hard with the meter tester. So, but now we can test it again. It'll tell us what it is inside there. There's nothing on that. So that is earth. There's an earth coming in there. It's earth. Nothing on that one. It's earth again. There's no live wires coming in here. It's dead. Now, if it was alive, that'd turn red. If it hits the earth like that, it'll tell me that's the earth, but that'd be the earth anyway. So I know these can be removed. I ain't got to worry about them again. I think we had a wire alive over here, didn't we? Knocking about here.
Yeah, near the wheel arch.
Yeah, we went to test that to see if that is a. Anyway, that's a probe.
Yep.
I don't think they're very expensive. I'm not sure what they call them. It's called a KM10. I'm not being sponsored. I bought this in myself. I bought this 2 years ago and I've never used it till now. I will use it a hell of a lot now. It's handy if your lights are not working. You can just plug it onto your lights and put a power feed through it by pressing that button there, and it will light up your light. And you know it's not the light. Anyway, KM10.
Originally with these, we were just putting them in the middle of each thing, but I ended up getting loads, so we're just going to cover all, as much as we can with it really. But they were originally just going on the centre panels, but you know, I think I over-ordered. And a load of different ones came. So I thought, you know what, might as well stick them on, every little helps. Keep it a little bit warmer, deaden the sound a little bit. So I'm going to cover as much of it as we can, just with these. Find the best way, get your teeth on it. Right. It's like a sponge, a really dense sponge with a metallic foil-like lining. Okay, got a few left, so I'll fill that gap in there actually. We are putting insulation up as well, if a little helps. Cut that bit off. Right, let me get some scissors. I'm just going to cut the end off there so I can slot that in there and fill that gap in as well. There are probably easier, better ways to do this than neater ways, but this is the way that we're doing it. You don't have to cover the entire surface with this, you really truly don't.
Back again. I actually brought the probe back in again because one thing we didn't test, and that was the vent. I actually did a wired event in. Sometimes you're not thinking though. I do work here and I go home and I'll sit down or I go indoors, sit down, and I think, I should have done that. I did a wired event up, if you recall, and I wired it all up to around the main slot down there, and then realised I can't do that because I can't wire this vent up until the roof is in place. Then it gets wired up, so I have to unwire it all. So we're going to probe the vent to find out what's working up there. Okay. And I'm going to be assisted by Sarah. She'll be the assistant here. I'm going to put a negative on there. I'm not sure if this one's the light or the fan. We'll find out in a second. Powering it. Let's just change that, not that one. You've got different settings. You've got ohm settings and volts and whatever. Put that one there. Go up. Right. Press the fan button.
Which is here, is it?
No, the fan button. No, try the light. It might be light. Okay, so that's the light. That's the light switch. That works fine.
That's a good bright light, that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's a good one. Yeah. Turn it off. So we're going to leave that power separate. So we'll use that switch for that. We're not going to do nothing else for that. Now the other one is going to be the.
Oh, that light switch there. I didn't see it. Sorry, that switch there.
That's the vent switch.
Yeah.
We'll see if the vent works. We've not tried. I think we just.
No, we haven't tried anything. No.
Right, powering up now. Nothing going on there?
No. Go the other way.
Right, okay.
Oh yeah, it's going then.
Hang on, I'll try again. Okay. Blowing in, good, nice blowing in. Blowing in nice, that is.
Yeah, so try the other way.
Yeah, turn it off first. So don't wait, let's slow down. And they say to let it slow down for some reason.
Right, okay.
And then and now start the other way.
Or maybe just didn't have a thingy connection. That's working. Yeah.
Right, we're going to do it again, but we'll open the vent this time so we can get some sort of open up the vent so it pulls the air in. Okay. Yeah. I'm assuming one's one way and one's the other way. I can't tell, so we're going to find out now. So try it now. See what's there. Sucking out probably. That's sucking out maybe.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think it's bringing it.
Okay, we'll go the other way now. Because the writing's in Chinese, we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Right, go the other direction now. Okay, yeah, it's the other way. You can feel it now, really feeling it.
Oh yeah, I can feel that now.
Lovely cold breeze.
That's breeze coming in.
Comes
Right, so the single
lovely.
one is in, double one is out. I can feel that now, yeah.
It's really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels lovely, that has.
Mm.
Yeah. Plus we've got a fly mesh thing there.
Oh, we've got to have a Mick hates flies.
Flies.
He's not a fly
You do all
lover.
this for fly. You do all this for that works anyway, so we know that. We know all the power up here is working, and we're all happy about that now. Well, I'm happy about it anyway, so we can continue.
I'm just going to fill in a few gaps while it's open, while it's undone.
Let me just unplug this. Now it's a testing of it, all the lightings and everything. So we're going to fill in a few more bits and pieces. I don't really want to go too crazy on here because I've got to put an awning light on here.
Oh right, should I take that off?
No, I'll go through that for now. In fact, no, just cover it. I'll just go through that. I'll go through that. Welcome back. It's another day for us.
Yeah.
But it's the same video for you guys. I think when we finished, I think the battery ran out, so we finished, and then we finished all the stuff on the roof there. Do you want to show everybody on the roof what you've done?
Yeah, not too closely because it's not that great a job, but you know.
Well, that's going to be covered anyway, as you're going to see by the end of this video. We're going to cover it up with some other stuff. And and at the moment I'm just going to get the battens. I'm going to put some wood here, up here, on here like that, so we can stick our roof on there. But I'm going to stick these up first, and then we're going to stick some installation stuff up. Insulation. I'm using that type of drill there. This camera's not the best camera for this, but it's a drill that'll do a countersink at the same time.
Ooh,
so we can
fancy.
When we drill it, it'll look a little bit like that. So the screws won't be in anyone's way. Before I do anything else, let me just mark where these holes are, because I find it very pointless drilling a hole where there's a hole already. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go from right there, and that point there. and we want a hole roughly here, maybe there. We need that many. One there. Okay, I made my marks where my holes are going to be because I'm skilled.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, you're skilled.
Just hold that camera a second while I move the table and camera.
Okay.
Right, this is how you do it. Look, you can go like that. That's true.
Drills and counter 6 in one.
One sweep. You get a set of these. When you buy these, you get a set of these like that. They're handy for this. It saves you messing around. One there. Right to the end of that last one. Let me just check that again. Go there. Last one. We'll do the last one further down actually. I'm going to do it about here. Right to the end. The last one here. I've marked all the holes in my little marker. These are nice little markers. I'll show you, and if you're not used them before, they're very handy for marking wood and whatever. Nice.
It's a really long, thin tip.
You get them all colours. You get them in white as well, which are really good. It might all come in handy because when we cut the roof, it's a felt and a wood roof, so we might have to cut the felt, mark the felt side. So that's where the white pen will come in handy for that. Right, I'm just going to drill some holes in here now, so we can put the screws in. Before I put the battens up, well, I'm going to put some insulation inside these beams here. We get really hardly any insulation inside these at all. So we're going to shove some of this stuff in here, and that will keep it nice and sweet.
People just tear it.
Yeah, it's easy to tear it actually.
Yeah. Oh god,
that will keep it nice and warm inside there, and stop it from sweating. That's the word we're looking for. Sweating. Shove it straight in as far as I can.
If we just show you this one beam, then you'll know that they're all done the same way.
Right, so that's a batten on there. Let's have a closer look at everyone, see what's going on. There's a batten. There's a nice bit of batten on there, so our roof will screw to this, not to that. It's all insulated underneath there, so that batten's on there, and I'm just going to continue with another one here. Sarah's already insulated that side there, so I'm going to do that next. We just need to do that one. Then we need to put something at the end. They're about the same thickness as this, but 40mm I think at the end, just so the roof will be bolted to there. But anyway, that's that. I'm going to do that side there, and
yeah, we're just going to get on with it now.
We're just going to get on with it. Just leave the camera right in there. Let's film this and cut bits out, and I'll screw that side there. One of these is an offcut. That's an offcut. We can go there. I just had to go and get another battery in the drill, so I just turned you off for a second there. I'm just going to put some screws in here. all these battens we had cut out for the ceiling here. We just bought some plywood from B&Q's. That's, if you're from America, it's like our outlet place, whatever we call it, where we buy wood and all sorts of stuff. We bought it from B&Q's and they cut it for you. So we just got a sheet of it and asked them to cut it into this size for us, to save us having to cut it. It saves a lot of work. Why should we do it? And they've got a great big massive machine and they do it for free of charge. So we said slice it out for us. So bosh, that saves us cutting these up like that. So that's if anyone's curious, did we cut all this lot? No, B&Q's did it. We just asked them nicely to do it for us. Right, just going to show you where we are now. We've done all the battens are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 battens. So that's some wood at the end here. That's going to hold, when it comes over here, it'll hold that bit there. I'm just going to go to here because we're going to have cupboards or something here, so we're not worried about the ends at the moment. We can add more wood if we want to. Got some no nails in there as well, helping it dry. Yeah. So what we're going to do is going to change the battery. The battery went on. So a quick tidy up in the van, and then we're going to come back and we're going to stick some of this white stuff on the ceiling. Sarah's favourite job, and get it all insulated up. So we'll be back soon. Well, it'll be a second for you. Okay, you'll join us now as we're just beginning to put the felty stuff up on the ceiling here. You know, that's going to go there like that, and then the roof's going to go over the top of that. You know, I'll see there's spraying the glue on there. He's already sprayed the glue on here.
Yeah, sprayed. I do it. So on one surface you go that way, and on the other surface you go the other way. It says on the instructions. I don't know. It says it, so I've done it. So I've sprayed one way, one the other way on here.
And then stick it on. Okay. That's what it does. Simple as that. Just got to watch them wires.
You move any wires out of the way then.
Okay, let me just get around the other side. Second. Oh, hold on. Okay, go on, up we go. You've got them plug things there, you've got to watch them things. So, them things there, I'm going to cut them out. I'm going to get that way. I'm going to put a cut down there with just scissors so we can get the wire down. Right, you've got some scissors, so we can cut down here between the wires. And the same with that wire up there, because that wires are going to be in the wrong place.
I don't want to put the scissors up there, sorry.
Okay, these ones are okay. Right, these are okay. So we can get the wires in the right spot.
Do me to do it.
Yeah, hold that a second. So wires are in the right spot as well. So they're sitting in the right spot. Yep. That's all we want.
Yep, soft stuff.
The main bit's on there first. Not too fussy about the size. We'll come back to the size.
Yeah.
We want to get the roof on, which will come to here.
Yeah.
So
I'll just put that. I've got a third one cut out there. Just put on the end. Then I'll get the other roll because I've got to do this, and then I've got to fill in the gaps because each one obviously doesn't fit exactly. So that's where we're at.
So we're working very hard here. Well, Sarah's sticking all the installation-y stuff down. Plasticky bottles, installation stuff is sticking down. And you can see there. And then we've got a nice roof to put on top of here afterwards, which you'll see when we put it on. As we put it on, we won't film us cutting it because I don't know if we'll have the space or the lighting to do it because it's in the dark room. But we'll see. We'll see how it looks like it when we're cutting it. Right, we returned back. Like I said, when we last, well, it's a split second for you. It's been about a week for us.
Yeah.
It's been a week for us. Now we did say we were going to cut the board down for the ceiling and put the ceiling on, and all that stuff. Now we've already done the cutting out and everything, and the reason why we didn't set the camera up, because one, there wasn't no space in Sarah's house to get the camera on a tripod and everything, because it's quite a tight fit over. And plus we needed to really concentrate on what we're doing, because we had to make very vital cuts, and if we made a mistake, one of these panels cost us so much.
Well, these panels are 40 quid. I managed,
Okay, it's not bad.
I got them, managed to get them half price.
It's still 40 quid, but we didn't want to make a mistake. We've got 3 or 4. We've got 3 panels.
3 panels.
We've got 3 panels, so we didn't want to make no mistakes. So we thought we won't bother filming it, because anyone that does this sort of thing that's filming it, they all know that you tend to get more carried away of making sure the camera's set up right, and you're not concentrating on what you're doing. It takes one slip up on measurements, and you've lost a complete panel.
Yeah.
So we cut the panel all out. We've got 2 more panels to put on, but we cut the panel all out, and we've done a little bit of work already. So we've already installed it. Like I said, we couldn't film it because there wasn't space inside Sarah's house to do that. So we've installed it. So we've got the first panel up, and we stuck the lights in it. Rewired up all the lights, just wire them up, put them all on.
This is the hardest panel, to be fair.
Yeah, this is the worst to do, but it's just done it. Well, yeah, there's other things to do, but this is the one we wanted to get right. We couldn't afford it because there's so many holes to be cut, and everything had to be in the right spot. So we cut it. It's all up. We're going to show it to you in a second. We've got other panels to put on. We'll show you us installing it when we get to that bit. But this is the panel here at the moment. You can see what we've done. There you go. That's the panel there. We've got the light and everything's all installed. It all works. It's all been rewired and tested. It all works fine. Got the light bulbs in place.
Yeah, so that hole to cut in the right place, and then we had all the light holes that needed going in the right place.
Yeah, it's okay. But like I said, we had to make sure this was all measured from this point here to there. It had to be, and from that point to here, we had to make sure the measurements were spot on, because we didn't want to make a mistake on it. So this is us now sitting in the van, and the lights are out, so you can see it beginning to get dark outside. And that's the panel. We've got another panel come across to here, to the edge here. So this roof will continue to here and across to the other side there. So it'll go right across here, and that'll be the roof done there. And we'll probably ply board the side here, because we're going to probably have cupboards going across here.
Yeah.
Maybe not this side, but that side. We'll have cupboards going across there. So this paneling only needs to go to over there, over to that point there.
Yeah.
We'll have a few cupboards there. Then we're going to stick what we're going to do here. I think the cupboards, about here. I think the cupboards are.
Yeah. Not there, because we'll hit our heads getting in.
Yeah. So we just ply board this bit here. I've got an awning light stick on the outside here. All the insulation is up, and as you can see, just need to give it a wipe down. It's a bit dusty.
Yeah, the dust came from cutting the felt hole. The felt for the holes for that. The dust, the black dust that came off that.
Yeah, we cut it with a circular saw, and I cut it upside down because the saw cuts up, so we didn't want to cut it, with this facing us, because the blades would be coming in this direction.
It gives a nice neat.
It gave us a nice cut.
Yeah, nice neat edge on there.
Cut there.
You did put masking tape right across before you cut it.
A bit of wood inside here, whatever that's done. It's going to come off. We can get rid of that.
That's holding it up for now.
We want to get the measurements dead right, all the way down to the end, which is hit down here. Nice and tight bit there. It's all going to be felted. This bit here, carpet felt, whatever you call it. That's it. That's how it looks. That's how we're going to. That's how the ceiling's going to look anyway.
Yeah.
Let us know what your thoughts are about that, and we're going to start at some point getting on. Well, you'll see it. We're going to continue putting the other 2 side bits on. We've got to cut them all up, get them to size.
Only to width, no holes.
There's no holes to drill. All we've got to do is just cut the length of them, cut the size of them. Like we've got, also, because there's a bit of felt on this side here, and there's no felt on that side there. So the bit we stick over here must have the bit we stick over that side should have a bit of felt like that. That tucks in this side here.
Oh yeah, I can feel them.
Yeah,
where it goes in, actually.
The piece that we cut for here has got a little gap where that bit fits into. In this case, we'll stick it in there. I'm going to put a few bits of wood here, one here, one here, and one here, like to support it in case it needs it. And we did have a piece of wood going across here, but we removed the wood, like we did. We have wood here, like there. We did have a piece of wood there, but the reason we removed it is because it sort of bowed down. It sort of came along and bowed down and went back up again. So we thought, I think the van goes at some weird shape, I don't know. But so we took the wood off to make it as straight as possible, as straight as it goes. So that's it. We're going to get it straight. So that's it up. And it's just a case of now getting on and getting the other bits up. That's the ceiling all up and done now.
Yeah.
I've got a few little tidying up bits to do around the edge here because the van sort of comes in and it sort of bows down. You've got all these weird shapes of vans going in, so we've trimmed it off here. You know, need to bang that up a bit more there. You know,
this is
there.
having something up to it anyway.
Yeah, but we're gonna panel this off here anyway, and that can be panelled up to there anyway. That can be panelled up here, so you won't see that bit.
No.
Piece of panel wood will go across there, and across all the way across there. And we've got the same sort of thing here. We had to cut some bits out here because it's really bowing quite bad, but we won't do bothered about here because we're going to have cupboards going across here, so that'll be covered. So the cupboard will have a top plied, whatever, and the back bit will be covered. So that cupboard will be coming out to about roughly here.
Yeah, it's not a massive cupboard. It's just, you know, enough to give us a little bit of storage.
So once this is all panelled up, we'll have the cupboard coming all the way over to here, going straight across. So you won't see them bits. Someone not fussed about them bits. Only bit we've got to tidy up around the front here, tidy up the front bit here. Like, because the band, it's just turning from every angle. It's turning, like, you know. So when you do a straight cut and then you come down, you realise, like here, when we did this bit up here, we've got that little bit that sticks out there. You know, we couldn't get it, you know, pushed it too far that way, so we had to bring it all the way back. But anyway, that's the ceiling. That's up. That's good enough for us.
That is definitely good. It's good enough for anybody. Yeah.
You know, the ceiling's all over. You know, but we can't help it. It's just the shape of the van. You know, I'm sure there could have been other ways around it, but we have done it before, so how do we know? You know, you don't know till you try.
Yeah.
But that's good enough for us.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of tidying up to do around the front there.
And a lot of the tidying up can't be done, so we put the cupboards in and the sides in and stuff like that.
And we've got a panel. We're going to put a panel across here, a big panel up here, cover that all up, and have a little door in there maybe.
Yeah.
That'll cover most of this up here, like, you know. I'm hoping to have some sort of rail across here, with some curtains or something. I don't know yet, so we can close this off, like, you know. Well, the rail will go here actually.
Yeah.
To close that off. Yeah, but otherwise I need to get one of them trimming things to trim that. Or we could do a jigsaw. Just bring a jigsaw up here and just pull this down and just jigsaw it like I did at the end over there. That's how I had to cut that bit over that side there.
But it's just a case of trial and error. You've just got to put it up and see where the lumps and bumps are that you can't see when you're measuring it. You just measure it with.
It's up. That's done. That's that bit done. It's finished. We ain't got to worry about it. No leaks. Everything works. The fans are all working. The lights are working. We've got the lights running off a battery at the moment. Yeah. 12-volt battery. We've got sitting there with 12-volt battery.
We had a few of them, haven't we? So.
Got a few of those. So just running them on that for now. We tested the fans out. They work fine as well. That all works great. And got a few bits in there already. Opened it up, see how it looked, and straight away stuff glue in it. So we just open it and get up there and take some stuff. That's it. That's the roof. We'll be moving to next. I don't know what we're going to move to next.
Probably the bottom.
The floor.
Electrics at the bottom.
Yeah, we've got all the electric.
Oh yeah.
The
bottom.
Yeah. All the electric wires are coming out there. But the blue wire will be for our live hookup. So if we go to a campsite, we can plug in. I need to put the plug over in there. I need to cut a hole there. That'll be another job. Next job I suppose to do. Cut the hole for the hookup, and then get a fuse. Get a piece of board here, so I can put the electrics here, where I'm going to put the electrics. And so all the wires are here for the electrics, the fan, the lights, and the power supply for that lot over there, and for the USBs and everything are all down here. So the next thing I'll do is I'll cut a hole in the van over here, stick the hook up here. Then we're going to cut these sections here off here, there and there, and remove these panel bits here. We're going to put some stuff. You've got some stuff to go over there, haven't you? So stuff to go over there because we don't want to do much of that. We're going to keep that gap there, like where the bed goes here. So we've got some nice bit of lining to go over the top of that.
We're going to put one of that all over there.
Cover the whole lot to make it.
Then you probably make a box.
Yeah, so we'll sort of box that bit in.
And then
there.
I've got a felted board to go in the back of the box.
Yeah, both sides, that side.
Yeah, just so that it's a bit of an indent. We're not putting the white insulation stuff on it.
Yeah.
We're not putting this stuff in it.
That's just going to have that. This stuff here does a good. It's quite warm.
That does a great job. But that's going to go all the way across.
Yeah.
And the board that's going on the box that you make is a felted board, a really thick insulation. So we're happy with that insulation.
Yeah, and we're not decided what we're doing up here yet, but we may at some point maybe cut these bits here up and put a window here. We're not decided yet. So I just want to get the roof up. That's our roof up.
Yes.
All done there. A bit of tidying up to do, which we'll do some other time. It's up there. I just want to get it up and that's it done. And then we can next thing I'll do is get the hook up done. Get a fuse box in here for the hook up. So at least with the hook up we could just plug it in to the house and bring a power supply out if we need power, if we needed it. That's the hook up anyway. And, that's it. So we'll see you next time. Whatever we're doing next. See you later.
Bye.
Bye bye.